Hello, good morning to all. Mark your attendance. Okay, now start the class. Okay, then this
Yes, sir.
okay, the slide is completed for to previous class. Okay, then now with the mobile source already discussed. Then effect of air pollution. Which type of effect of air pollution in the atmosphere and the water bodies and the human? Which type of effects of air pollution? And also effect on the environmental. These are the very main types of effect on the pollution on the human beings. Okay, these are the premature death, elevated asthma, acute respiration symptoms. Okay, chronic bronchitis, decreased lung function, and the heart and lungs disease. Okay, these are the human effect. Okay, through the air pollution. And the second one, the environmental effect. The acid rain is the likely impact on the environment from the air pollution. Okay, this is suppose your particulate matter 10 and 2.5 already move in the air. This is the 2.5 will move in the air, 10 is the settle through the sprinkling of water on the ground. Okay, then 2.5 is the move in the air, then this is the converting the fog. Okay, these are the converting the clouds. Okay, this is the presentation of the acid rain. ठीक है, eutrophication has wildlife, ozone depletion, crop and forest damage, and global climate change. So these are the from the air pollution effect directly impact on the environmental and the ecosystem. Okay, this is the two types of. These are very important. This is the environmental effect is the crop and forest damage, and the second one is the global climate change. So due to the acid rain. Okay, due to the acid rain, this is the many types of effect on the atmosphere, such as ozone depletion and the crop and forest damage, and such as the global climate change. Okay, there is the effect of the air pollution. Air pollutant classification. Which type of pollutants available in the air? Okay, the gases, compounds of sulfur, nitrogen. Suppose already discussed in the previous slides. Nitrogen 78.08%, oxygen is 20.95%, argon, and also carbon dioxide. These are the gases. These are compound of the sulfur and okay, nitrogen, oxygen, argon, carbon. This is the composition of the gases. Okay, it's the nitrogen. The very maximum quantity is available. This is 78.08%. Okay, then natural contaminants. Okay, the pollen particles and bacteria, aerosol, dust, smoke, mist, fume, and fogs. These are the air pollutants. Okay, the dust, smoke, mist, fume, and fogs. Okay, there's all are the mixture. There's dust, the smoke, mist, fumes, fog. All are the mixing in that particular matter 2.5. This is a converting the fog. The visibility is a zero. The this is a visibility zero. It depend on the AQI. AQI normal, medium AQI. What's the index of AQI? Anyone define AQI index? I already discussed. What is the AQI index? Suppose 0 to 50 is the no, green zone, green. This is the healthy. Unhealthy? Unhealthy range is the
200, above 200.
unhealthy. Actually, above 50 is the unhealthy. You see the QI index. You see the AQI index. This the zero unhealthy means what to go. Okay. So the 0 to 50 is the good. 51 to 100 is moderate. This is the yellow zone. Suppose the color is the green is the 0 to 50. Okay, and the 51 to 100 is the moderate. 101 to 150 is the unhealthy for the sensitive groups. Okay, 151 to 200 is the unhealthy. This is a red zone. मतलब moderate in the 51 to 100 is the moderate is the portion is available. Okay, but you survive. But 101 to 150 is the unhealthy for sensitive groups, and the 151 to 200 is the unhealthy. This is purely unhealthy. Then 201 to 300 is between very unhealthy, and 301 to 500 is the hazardous. This is a very dangerous. Okay, for the breathing problem. But they are due to the red zone, purple zone, and black zone. Okay, this is the three is a very dangerous. But you survived from the 150 you survived. But after the 151 to 200 is the very unhealthy for the human bodies and is for the ecosystem. Okay, the 0 to 50 is the good. There is no health impact expected when air quality is in this range. And the moderate, unusual sensitive, people should consider limiting prolonged outdoor exertion. Okay, and the 101 to 150 is the unhealthy for sensitive groups, the active children and adults, and people with respiratory disease such as asthma should limit for outdoor exertion. And the unhealthy is the very active children and adults, the people with respiratory disease. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Tuk tuk tuk.
Hello. Your voice is not coming. Actually, weather is conditions bad. So the यहाँ पे क्या बारिश हो
Tuk tuk.
now
आपके वहां से ठोकने का आवाज आ रहा है सर.
oh side okay. Then now is the unhealthy, the 151 to 200 is the red zone, unhealthy for the active children and adults, and the people with the respiratory disease such as asthma should avoid propaganda outdoor exertion. Everyone else, especially children, should limit prevent outdoor exertion. And there's a very unhealthy between the 201 to 300. Okay, very unhealthy. There's the active children and adults, the people with respiratory disease such as asthma should avoid all outdoor exertion. Okay, everyone else, especially children, should limit outdoor exertion. This is the range of the air quality index. This is the red zone, green zone, red zone, actually green, yellow. This is survive. But then after 151, 101 to 150 is the unhealthy. Okay, this is a member sensitive groups. This is not survive, but this is the effect of the disease on the directly on the human bodies. Okay. Then now the air pollution control. How to control the air pollution? How to control? Suppose the air pollution pollutants. PM10 is the soil particles move in the air. The how to control, prevent? How to control the air pollution? Anyone? This is the particulate at 2.5 to move in the air. It is very small particles, but PM10 is the size, the comparison of the 2.5 is a big size. But this PM10, matlab particular size to 10 available in the atmosphere, you water sprinkling, then you control the PM10, but 2.5 not controlled. Use the water sprinkling in the atmosphere, then you control the settle on the ground with water. This is a PM10. Okay, this cannot be fully prevented, but can be controlled. Okay, but preventive measures, source control, selection of suitable fuels. So low sulfur coal in power plant using of CNG. Okay, then modification industrial process and selection of suitable site and zoning for the industrial unit. Then the control measure. How to control the measures of the air pollution. Then when source control not possible, some measures taken to prevent pollution. Okay, then now collecting pollutants by using equipments. Use the any types of equipment, such equipments you control the pollutants on the here. This is the suppose you work in the power plant and the steel plant. Then the which type of equipment is using the control the air pollution. Is the condensation is the use the top of the chimney part. This control the some smoke dust. You control the absorb the equipment. This type of pollutants. Okay, then you can directly convert in the this type of assets directly dispose in the ESP. ESP is all over the control the pollutants. Okay, this is a part of the power plant and the steel plant. This such type of equipments used in the industries. Destroying the pollutants by thermal and catalytic combustion, changing the pollutants to less toxic form, and the last one by releasing the pollutants through tall chimney for greater dispersion. Okay, so how I use the tall chimney in the steel and power plant? How to use and why to use? See, the purpose of the use the tall chimney for all smokes you the dispose the travel the long distance, not a directly impact on the cities, the nearest the power plant. Okay, so use the due to this the use the chimney the tall. Suppose 275 meter, 300 meter. This is a very long chimney. Okay, this is the by raising pollutants to the tall chimney for the greater dispersion. This is the control of the air pollution. Air pollution controls equipment. This is the first one is the gravitational settling chamber. This is the using the equipments, controlling equipments. The gravitational settling chamber is used to remove particles with size greater than 50 micron. Okay, and then velocity of flue gas reduced in the large chamber, and the particles settle under the gravitational force. They use the gravitational settling chamber. This advantage: low initial cost, easy to design, low pressure drop, low maintenance cost, dry and continuous disposal of solid particles. Okay, so this type of gravitational settling chamber using the ESP. Okay, this is the part of the steel and power plant. Okay, this is all types of solid particles absorb the. Suppose you dispose chimney. This is the control the from the ESP, and then the ESP is work through the gravitational settling chamber. All of that of the fume settle on the gravitational force on this the chamber. Okay, this is the advantage: the low initial cost, easy to design, low pressure drop, low maintenance cost, dry and continuous disposal for the solid particles. And the disadvantages are the required large space, This is the very large space required, less collection efficiency, and only large size particle can be collected, not as the small particles. Also greater than the PM10. This is the 50 micron, 40, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, this is the collect the large size of particles. This is a disadvantage. Not to control the super small size of particles. Okay, so this is the gravitational chamber, the equipment of the controlling equipment of the air pollution. Then cyclone separator. Okay, the centrifugal fluid utilized to separate to particulate matter. It can be removed 10 to 50 micron particle size. Okay, this is mostly in the industries. Cyclone separator used in the chimney part. Okay, above the chimney, this is a part is called the condensation. Okay, advantage: low initial cost, require less floor area, simple constant maintenance, can handle large volume of gas at high temperature. Okay, disadvantage is the required large headroom, less efficiency of smaller particles. Okay, and the sensitive to variables, dust load and the flow rate. This is the advantage and the disadvantage. The cyclone separator is the remove from the particle size 10 to 50 micrometer. Is the used in the industries. Electrostatic precipitators, matlab ESP. Okay, I already discussed about the ESP. ESP is a very important part of the industries. Okay, without ESP, you not control the air pollutants. Okay, this absorb the all types of particles. Suppose disposing the from the chimney is coal burning parts. So this is the after the then you convert the fly ash through the ESP. Okay, so work on the principal electrical charging of particulate matter for the negative and the collecting the positive charge surface. This is 95-99% is efficiency. This is the can be remove particle size range from 0.1 micron to 1 micrometer. 1 micron. Okay, this is the ESP part. The advantage and disadvantage I show. Advantage is the high collection efficiency. Particles may be collected dry and wet. Both are the collected. Then they can be operated to a high temperature 300 to 450 degrees Celsius. Okay, this is the after the chimney coal burning. After the burning in the ESP, so the high temperature 300 to 400 is possible. This is the in part, the entry part. The maintenance is normal, few moving parts. Okay, this is the advantage. A disadvantage is the high initial cost, required high voltage, collection efficiency reduced with time, space required is more. Many space is required for this set up the ESP part. Okay, then possible of explosion during collection of combustion gases or the particulates. These are the disadvantage and advantage. Okay. Okay, so this is the ESP. Any difficulties for this regarding anyone?
No, sir.
Okay. This is the fabric filter. You all are known about the fabric filter. This is flue gas is allowed to pass through the oven fabric. This is the filter out particular matter. Okay, this is the now all I know that about the fabric filter. This is the use in the already in the cars, vehicles already used. The flue gas is allowed to pass through a woven fabric, which is a filter out of particulate matter. A small particles retained on the fabric. Okay, remove particles up to 1 micron, and it is efficiency up to the 99%. This advantage and disadvantage I will show. Higher correction efficiency for a smaller than 10 micron particle size. This is a fabric filter used in the vehicles, so motorbikes and cars. Okay, the advantage is the higher collection efficiency was smaller than 10 micrometer particle size. Performance decrease become visible and giving pre-warning and normal power consumption. Disadvantage. This one is the high temperature gas need to be the cooled. Okay, high maintenance and fabric replacement cost and large size equipment. Fabric is liable to the chemical attack. Okay, this is the fabric filter. Then is the scrubbers. Okay, so the three types of scrubber use the spray tower, Venturi scrubber, and the cyclone scrubber. The scrubber is a particulate matter incorporated into liquid droplet and removed from the gas stream. Okay, there are different types of a scrubber used are the spray tower, Venturi scrubber, and the cyclone scrubber. Okay, and this is the flue gas made a push of the against the down falling water current. Okay, this is the particulate matter mixed up with the water and just fall down the and get the removed. Okay, this use the Venturi scrubber and the cyclone scrubber. So the both are the mixed liquid and the soil particles. Okay, dry and wet condition. They remove the PM 10, not in 2.5. Okay, advantage functionally remove particulates and the gaseous pollutants. Okay, the hot gas can be cooled down and the corrosive gases can be recovered and neutralized. This is the advantage. And the disadvantage is the lot of wastewater produced. Okay, poses the freezing problem in cold countries, and the maintenance cost is high when corrosive material are the collected. This is the scrubber equipment for the control the air pollution. The EIA, what is the EIA? This is the very main role of the EIA in the environment. Okay, environmental impact assessment. Without EIA, not work start and the complete the any types of the construction and the industrial work. Why? Because EIA involved in the environmental clearance department. Without EIA, not any type of work start from the industrial work, apartmental, commercial work. Okay, only we start the boundary work. Okay, the EIA is a very main role of EIA. The EIA can be defined as the study or predict the effect of proposed activity upon the environment. This is the main role. Which type of activity start and the which type of project start on in the environment. Okay, the EIA is the study. Okay, this is the proposed activities of the project. Suppose you suppose you two types of start the project. It's a category A and category B. Under the category A, greater than the 500 megawatt. Greater than the 500 megawatt is the under the category A, and less than the 500 megawatt company or plant is the category B. This is the category under the category A. Okay, the without environmental clearance. Suppose you clearance give from the Human Resource of Environment and Forest Department. Okay, MSD, Ministry of Human Resource, Forest and Environment Department. Okay, this is from the central. So this involves the EIA. Without EIA, not get the environmental clearance. Okay, the environmental clearance will take the time for the 12 to 18 months. Okay, then you start the after clearance, then you start the any type of project activities in the environment. Okay, the decision making tool, the EIA is the very important part is the decision makers. Okay, the EIA comprises compares various alternatives for the project and 625 the one which represents the best combination of economic and environmental cost and the benefits. All those are all types of detail mentioned in the EIA process. Okay, such as the suppose your what is the cost of the project, how much your suppose employee in your project, all types of detail mentioned in the process of the environmental clearance. Okay, so all types of documents read through the EIA, then you give the petition the behalf of the EIA. Okay, then you get the environmental clearance. Last step is the of the environmental clearance. EIA department is the give the view for the regarding this project. This project is the acceptable and not acceptable, rejected. Okay, all these depend on the EIA. Without EIA, not get the environmental clearance. Okay, this is the decision making tools. This is the decision maker. Environmental impact assessment is intended as an instrument of preventive environmental management. It provides a framework and information basis for decision making on activities affecting the environment. Okay, this is the EIA. EIA is very, very important. The economic, social, and environmental change is the inherent to development. Okay, the aim to bring about a positive change. It can lead to conflicts. In the past, the promotion of economic growth as the mentor for increased well-being was the main development. Okay, the third is just little sensitive, adverse social environmental impacts. Okay, and the need to avoid is of the impact and ensure long-term benefits lead to the concept of sustainability. This has become accepted as an essential feature of the development. If the aim to increase well-being and greater equity is a fulfill basic needs is to be met for this and future generation. So this is the three types of factor depend on the environmental clearance department as economic, social, environmental. The three factors are very important. How do you project work the economic condition? How do you work for the social? Okay, and how which type of impact on the environment? You set up the suppose you project the which type of effect on the environmental and ecosystem. Okay, the three factors are very important for the environmental condition. And in order to predict environmental impact of any development activities and to provide an opportunity to mitigate against the negative impact and enhance positive impact, the environmental impact assessment procedure was developed by the 1970s. Okay, in the span of the 1970s. Then now is a formal process of predict the environmental consequence of human development activities and to plan appropriate measure the eliminate all reduce adverse effect of the and augment the positive effect. Okay, this is the term of the EIA. Then EIA has three main functions. Thus has the three main functions. Then the EIA has thus three main functions to predict problem, to find a way to avoid them, and enhance positive effects. So this is the positive and negative effects that inbound to the project. Suppose you start the project, the first you think the negative, you go to the in the negative way, and then start the any types of project you think the positive way, positive thinking. I complete this work in the timely. Okay, then you complete the work, but you already before you think I am not complete the work in this time, so you are not completed, but you depend on thinking your positive effects. Okay, This is the very important. You're the positive effects. Okay. Then the EIA is an assessment of possible positive and negative impact or the proposed project may have on the environmental and the considering natural, the social and the economic aspects. Okay, this is according to the International Association of Impact Assessment, and this is a process of identifying, predicting, evaluating, okay, and mitigation of biophysical, social, and other relevant effects of development proposals prior to measure decision being taken and commitments made. Commitment is the made. This is the EIA process. What is the EIA process? The way the EIA carries is not rigid. It is the process comprises a series of steps. Okay, these steps are outlined below the technique mode. Commonly, the EIA describes some detail in the situation selection of techniques. This is the main step of the EIA process are the screening, scoping, prediction, and mitigation, management, and monitoring, and the audit. This is the part of the EIA. So, what is the screening? This is the screening part related to the project scoping, prediction, management and monitoring and the audit. The first screening. What is the screening? The result is categorized to the project and the form the decision is made on whether or not full EIA is to be carried out. Okay, this is the define the categorize of project. Which type of your projects, which categories have. This is the category A and category B. The first you define the scanning process on categorize of the project. Suppose your project is a category A and category B. Okay, then a scoping process is the determining which are the most critical issues to study and involve the community participation to some degree. It is at the early stage that the EIA can most strongly influence the outline proposal. Okay, this is the involvement of the communities. The which type of issues are created the critical issues during the study of the project work. Okay, then detailed prediction and mitigation. The study follow a scoping and are carried out in the parallel with the feasibility studies. With the feasibility, what is the feasibility studies? So this is the related to the all details of project. Okay, all details of project mentioned in the feasibility studies. Okay, the main output report is called environmental impact statement. Okay, and it contains detailed plan of managing and monitoring the environmental impact both during and after implementation. Okay, this is called this is the main output report is called EIS. Okay, environmental impact statement. This is finally an audit. Audit the EIS process is carried out some time after implementation. Okay, it takes the some time. You can give the report. The audit serves useful feedback and the learning function. Depend on the feedback. What is the feedback of the EIA? Okay, EIA department. Thus, finally, the audit process gave the some feedback regarding your project. This project is the rejected or not rejected. Okay, this is the clearance. Okay, so depend on the EIA department. Then what is noise? You all are known as the what is noise? Anyone? What is noise pollution?
Unwanted sound and unpleasant sounds.
Yeah, disturb the yeah, good. Sound that is unwanted that disturb the activities or balance of the human or animal life is called a noise. Means the unwanted sound. Okay, the unwanted sound is the noise, and wanted sound is not this noise. This is the when there is a lot of noise in the environment. It is termed as the noise pollution. There's a lot of noise. Suppose industrial work time, in the traffic. This is the noise. Okay, in the environment. Sound becomes undesirable when it disturbs the normal activities such as working, sleeping during the conversation. Suppose you are night in sleeping, then after your colony, there's the some the sound is a very DJ sound is the created as a pollution. You would disturb the sleeping first position. This is the What is the? This is a noise pollution. Suppose you work, yeah, at reading time. Suppose your sound is your colony. The sound is very big problem. This is the traits of the working condition, working problem, conversation problem. Okay, it is an underrated environmental problem because of the fact that we can't see, a smell, or taste. These type of problems, not a see, not see, not a smell, not taste. Okay, this is an environmental problem. WHO states that noise must be recognized as a major threat of the human well-being. Okay, so this is the noise. हम लोग नॉइज को क्या देख सकते हैं, सुन सकते हैं, टेस्ट ले सकते हैं क्या? एनीवन?
No, no, sir.
नहीं देख सकते हैं, क्यों? माइक्रोफोन दिखता नहीं है, नहीं दिखता है, वो दिखेगा कैसे? वो तो सिर्फ हम लोग सुन सकते हैं सिर्फ. ठीक है, मेजरमेंट ऑफ नॉइज. This is the a decibel is the standard for the measurement of the noise. 20 dB is the whisper, 40 dB is the noise is the quiet office, 60 dB is the normal conversation, and 80 dB is the level of with sound. Okay, this is a become physical, painful, and can be termed as the noise. These are the categories of the form of dB. Okay, decibel. Classification noise pollution. This is the two kinds of noise pollution. Okay, this is a community noise, environmental noise. This is the non-industrial noise pollution and the industrial noise pollution. Okay, this is a community noise and occupational noise. The first one is the non-industrial noise pollution, the aircraft noise, roadways noise pollution, underwater noise pollution. The ship is run on the water, and the roadways traffic. Okay, aircraft is the aeroplane move in the atmosphere. This is a occupational, means the industrial noise pollution, noise from the railroads, construction noise, noise in buildings, noise from the consumer products, loudspeaker, firecrackers. These are the comes under the industrial pollution, noise pollution. The classification, two types of classification, non-industrial and industrial pollution. Okay, related to the industry, the industrial noise pollution. Impact of noise, which the impact on the human. The impact of noise on human, it decreases the efficiency of a man. Okay, noise causes lack of concentration, fatigue, absorption. Okay, the cause is cause blood pressure, temporary permanent defense. This is this type of the noise pollution, the impact on the human body. Impact of noise on animals. Which type of impact on animals? Anyone?
Sir, ज़्यादा noise से violent हो जाता है animals.
Yeah, this is the you disturb. Any type of activities the doing the work. Suppose this time normal conditions are not normal, but sounds would disturb your mind of the animals. This is the noise pollution damage the nervous system of animals. This is the nervous system damaged. Animal lost the control of its mind, not control the on mind. The animal lost the control of mind. They become dangerous. This is very dangerous. Suppose animals control out of control from the mind, but any type of activities doing. Okay, this is for the dangerous. Impact of noise on the property. Okay, in the suppose structure of the building, the loud noise is very dangerous. The building, bridge, and the monuments. Okay, this is the all of the crack, develop the cracks. Okay, it create a wave which is stuck the walls and put the building in the danger condition. It weaken the edifice or buildings. Okay, this is the impact, noise impact on the humans, animals, and the property. Which type of effect on the property? Anyone? No. Suppose you DJ sound loudspeaker especially start on the closed room. So which type of effect on the this room? Anyone? This is the
Sir.
no. This is a crack under the wall. This is the cue. So our sound is the vibrate mode. Okay, this is a vibration. The vibrate the structure. This is the crack develop on the wall. Okay.